Hey guys, Domboy61, and today we're taking out Aigle, however you want to pronounce this Tier 5 premium French destroyer, the one that many of us slaved over to get the past weekend, who had to try to get that crack in. Well, thankfully I was able to successfully get it, and this is one of my opening matches, just kind of trying to figure her out, enjoying myself in the ship. It's definitely an interesting ship overall, and one that I've been having fun with. As far as a build goes, well, I'm running Violette with a concealment build, so that's going to be inspirations of Swirsky and Bay. This I think this is a good example of what Agile can do. Agile, however you want to pronounce it. We can see it is a bit of a twisted match just because of the fact that there is so many destroyers in it. But opening up, we do see we have a Congo in the area. We're going to go ahead and try to avoid the aircraft carrier because we know it's not a sentence of death like it is in the other French destroyers, because of course we have smoke, but we still kind of want to disengage. But as we do that, hey, two destroyers pop up right there for us, and this is exactly what we want. Agile, fantastic gunboat, can easily and will easily, not easily, but will absolutely outgun Farragut, which I think is probably one of the better gunboats at the tier. Has pretty strong torpedoes, and overall I think it's a good matchup there. We're going to go ahead and pop in the smoke, as we can see that Farragut is hitting kind of on full throttle and popping it out of the smoke. We'll go ahead, give ourselves a little bit of time to disengage, see if our first set of torpedoes has any good hunting. One thing we are noticing, Congo not really deciding to slow down. He figures, oh, well, I have two destroyers kind of running point for me. I don't really need to worry about anything, and we can see those two destroyers are back popped up. Thankfully, our aircraft carrier has decided to run the spotting roll. They're going to go ahead, run back into that smoke. They don't have any air spotting right now, so we have this time to beautifully go ahead and take those free shots at them, which is exactly what we want to do. Congo down to about a quarter of a health, and those three torpedoes are looking good, but you never know. They could always turn. We'll see what happens there. And 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Take out the Congo. Very powerful torpedoes on Agile. Farragut, now we can see just the kind of chunk damage you can do. Just one salvo, two salvo, take down that Farragut from pretty much half health. And now I'm mainly considering what to do. I know there's another destroyer in the area, but I think the bigger problem, the bigger threat to me is going to be that aircraft carrier, because usually once they get kind of on the scent of a destroyer, they don't tend to let go. And the way he's going after us and how quickly he's able to bring up those ships means he is most likely somewhat near the area. We end up taking out that last destroyer right there. And now we're going to go ahead and try to start to hunt down this aircraft carrier. Bayern's running away from us at this moment. We don't have extremely long-range torpedoes on Agile. Is not going to be a very good play for us to try to chase down a battleship at this point. So the strongest play, the one that's going to help our team the most, is probably going to be to go ahead and engage this aircraft carrier, if we can go ahead and locate him. We know he's on this side of the map because, well, we've seen the last two of his squadrons fly over from this direction. So either A, he's doing a very good job of hiding his true position, or B, he's just flying his guys straight in. We see yet another squadron from that direction, all but confirming that we know the enemy ship is right on over there. And now we are actually within range of the enemy aircraft carrier, Zuiho, and I think this represents what my fear for aircraft carriers is. Full disclosure, I'm recording this on the Saturday, 9/25. I have yet to get the patch notes, but when this video publishes, I will most likely have read over the pre-release version of the patch notes. From my understanding, based on what was posted in the main Discord channel about adjustments to aircraft carriers and their concealment, most of the aircraft carriers will be getting a severe bump to their concealment, i.e. they will become more detectable. And I think this is going to really limit the kind of play that we can see from our aircraft carriers. As we can see, we didn't really push that hard to all but spot this Zuiho. And the only really viable strategy for him is now to play that back line, right? Previously, you could very much kind of push in and push up, and as long as you were somewhat cautious, you could hide somewhat near the battlefield and be a successful aircraft carrier. But with this concealment, with at least the concealment on the Zuiho, we didn't do much to really push in and get a line of sight onto the Zuiho. And if all aircraft carriers become less concealable, I feel like we are going to see a lot more counterplay from the destroyers to the aircraft carriers. Specifically, like, we went through kind of the lane that's kind of designated there, the one that you would usually play. But I could absolutely see people going the long way around that set of islands and just going to kind of do the direct route to the aircraft carrier. And I don't know if that's going to be fun and engaging gameplay. I know the one person in the destroyer is going to be like, yeah, I had so much fun. I spent all, half the round going the long way around just so I could get some torps off on the Zuiho or off on the aircraft carrier. And, like, that might be enjoyable to them, but is that a great experience overall when they're very much removing themselves from the battle? Probably not. But like I said, I don't know how the community will react once everything goes. Anyways, Zuiho, we ended up taking him down there. We're now within range of the other ships. We see he drops this one last set of torps. We're going to go ahead, attempt to dodge them, hide in our smoke because we are in range on those other ships. And of course, we did get a couple of good hits. We got 7 citadels on the Zuiho, which is good. And now we see Devonshire out there, and we can absolutely kind of go toe-to-toe with Devonshire. Not in a straight-out fight, but we got the smoke. We got a minute of concealment. He is somewhat low on health, and we have somewhat fast-firing guns. So we're going to go ahead and start to try to take him down. Of course, we do see Bovoy also pop up over there. He's going to be a bigger threat. He has a smaller hit points pool, and he's a destroyer who's going to be able to conceal a lot better. We can see we have incoming torps, and we're going to need to kind of be on the ball as far as trying to dodge those torps. We see they're coming in from the rear. We're going to tap forward. We see another torp off front, full reverse, and we're just going to narrowly miss on that one. Thankfully, we did end up missing, and Devonshire pops up. Beaufoy once again pops up. They're concentrating on the other destroyer who just goes down. We lose spot thanks to that. We've got 25 seconds left on the clock in the smoke. Kind of hoping that we get more spots. We see another set of torpedoes come in. Thankfully, they run out of steam right before they hit us. Not much time left in the smoke. We're going to go ahead and get up to speed because we know as soon as we break cover, we're most likely going to be spotted by that enemy destroyer because he's probably coming in close for a view. Surprisingly not, but Devonshire, there we go. There's the Bovoy. We knew he was coming. Devonshire starts firing at us. Bovoy starts firing at us. We're going to hope and pray to the dispersion gods because, of course, we are running Violette. He does have the ability to disperse. He does have a dispersion buff that we are using. We also have a permanent camo on this ship, which also is adding to that dispersion. So our best strategy right now is to sort of kite away, try to dodge those shells as they come in. Bovoy, he is a better long-range ship. We do have kind of floated shells, but they're pretty effective still at longer ranges. So we're just going to try to out-trade the Bovoy. He is our biggest target at this point because he's going to be the one that can cause our team more trouble rather than that Devonshire over there. We are calling fire, waiting for that damage control party to reset. Holding, waiting, getting these engagements, just trying. Thankfully, we're seeing we got another teammate helping us now, and down goes Bovoy. That's 4 kills. Going for the Kraken now because we're close. We can feel the Kraken run into our teammate as a navigational hazard right there. Thankfully, we don't take any damage. Thankfully, Devonshire somehow whiffs those rounds, and we're just going to try hopefully make it so that the teammate, the enemy starts firing at our teammate. Looks like no such option at this point. We send one last salvo as we go down. We can see our shells in flight. Sadly, we don't get the kill, but we got 4 kills, and that is pretty much the end of the match. We end up going out on top, which, hey, isn't too bad. Fun new ship for us to play. Overall, really great. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you stick around because, of course, tomorrow is Patch Notes Day. See ya.